Yeah, just I think the depth that we have definitely has to do a lot with it. We just have a lot of good guys that are all going all hands on deck. Just understanding their role, and when their time comes, just be ready to go. And Coach Johnson does a really good job of preaching that to us, and I think everybody's really just embodied it, and embraced it, and done the best they can when they get in. So I think that's a huge part of it.
What's been the craziest thing about this Grand Slam binge you guys have been on since last week?
Man, it's been crazy. And people always say baseball's contagious, and I think that's just been the biggest thing. It's just when you get hot, when you know you can do it, you get up there and you believe. And Coach Johnson preaches that all the time. You get up there and believe, and anything can happen. So it's pretty fun.
And working with the pitchers today, I mean, a lot of some of the freshmen got in, and I know James Hayes especially had a good
Yes,
inning after had a tough time against Michigan State. Kind of what are you seeing for this young group of pitchers right now?
Yeah, they're a super talented group. Just having them understand and just slow the game down a little bit, and just they have good stuff. They're just as good as anybody they'll face in the country. So just when they get out there, just kind of have them slow down and just understanding that it's baseball at the end of the day, and it's what they've been doing for their entire life, and they wouldn't be here if they weren't good at it. So just getting them to slow down and understand that they're just fine, and that's the biggest thing, and just getting them to have confidence out there. So.
Last non-conference season or series of the season in the books. Just how excited are you to go into SEC play with this group?
No, I'm excited. It's a really old group, I think, and that's the biggest thing. I'm excited to see what this group can do. It's just an older group. We've been through a lot in our careers, and I think that's big in college baseball. And so I'm just excited to see how we handle adversity when we get in the SEC. There's obviously a lot of good teams, and been fortunate enough to get off to a great start, but the SEC seasons are really what matters. So we're looking forward to it.
What do you think you learned about this team over the course of the last month or so?
Absolutely. I think just the biggest thing is when we've seen some adversity strike us, we've been able to come back and play our best ball, and even when we don't show up early on in games, we're able to finish games, we're able to play complete games, and offense has done a great job, pitchers have done a great job throwing strikes. So it's been a team effort. I think that's the biggest thing. It's not one guy every single day. I mean, obviously we have superstars all along the lineup. Charlie Condon's unbelievable, but we obviously have a great group of just dudes all around. So I think that's the biggest part.